Well, hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your monthly reading for September of 2022. Just a quick reminder, this is a general reading, meaning it will not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If it does resonate, however, there is a link in the description box to the extended version. So be sure and check that out if this is your reading. Also, you will find timestamps in the description box as well. So if you want to revisit this video and skip right to the tapping part, you can easily do that. Just use the timestamps. Okay, Scorpio. Today I'm going to take a look at the major theme for you in September, how it will impact you, potential challenges that you may experience, the potential outcome, as well as what is going on underneath that you may not be aware of. That can be oh so enlightening sometimes. Okay, so let's see where we go. Okay. Well, I love how it's starting off. You get the sun. Now, Scorpio. We'll get into it. I'm just messing with you. Okay. So what's going on underneath that you may not be aware of is the Ten of Swords. So something's coming to an end that's been hard, incredibly hard, exhausting, burnout, just painful, just eh. So that is underneath, but it's coming to an end. So hopefully it's an end because major theme for you, the sun, happiest card in the deck, clarity, happiness, abundance in all areas, just all the good stuff. All the good stuff. How it will impact you, the King of Pentacles. This is stability and groundedness and very much assertive and a presence in your 3D world, but very stable. Has a lot of achievements. I like that. The challenge, however, is the Five of Pentacles. So there's some loss or lack tied up to something. We'll take a look at it. The outcome is the Moon. So something is not being revealed to you or something is coming up that you didn't know was there. Usually it can be unconscious fears, but we'll take a look. We'll take a look-see. So I'm going to start with this Ten of Swords. Let's get some clarity on that, Scorpio. Clarify the Ten of Swords for me, please. I like it. Judgment. I like it. Ten of Cups and the Hanged Man. Yeah, okay. Ooh, this is coming in loud too. Move on. Just gonna say it. It's done. The past is over. It is done. Make the judgment call to move on. Make the judgment call to change your perspective on it. Take a fresh new approach, because you might be looking back and you're like, oh, I don't want this to end, or you know, maybe you're not realizing it's an ending here that's been very hard. Just accept where you are, surrender to it. It's over. Change your perspective on what it means to be over. Because you might think that it's the end of the world if this is over, but I'm telling you, the Ten of Cups is here. The Ten of Cups is all the happiness and emotional fulfillment you could possibly want here. Ten of Cups. Okay, so just, it's kind of like a crossroads. It's coming in. Do I let go of the past? Do I just surrender and accept that that just didn't work? Change my perspective on it and focus on something that feels a whole lot better, and that's that Ten of Cups here. Okay, so let's just jump right in, because you've got the Ten of Cups here, you've got the sun here. I'm loving it. The major theme is happiness, so let's clarify this sun for me. So clarify the sun. Clarify the sun, please. Perfect. The world. Oh yeah, it's ending. Death. Can't make it up. Two of Swords. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't see it. You don't see it, but that's okay. That's okay. something is definitely come to an end. There, the cycle is done. It is closed. Ten of Swords, hardship, struggle. The Death card, transformation. So you are transforming into a brand new cycle that is going to be so much better. It's going to have happiness and clarity and abundance and emotional stability and emotional fulfillment. It's just you're going through this transformation process, and it's not easy. Look, I preach to the choir here about when something ends that's big for you, that maybe has been going on for years. We'll just say years at this point, and something ends. It's a big transformation to go from the person who at one point thought the Ten of Swords was a good thing and the only thing that could possibly be in their life is struggle and hardship, to a person that believes in happiness again and emotional fulfillment, and to a person that believes that they can attain that for themselves. That's a big transformation. So old parts of you and people and maybe situations, they have to transform or fade away to make room for happiness, to make room for this new person that can experience all this. And you don't see it yet. And it's okay. Like when you're going through big transformation, it's okay. But I'm telling you, the Sun card is here. So in this new cycle, through this transformation, there is a boatload of happiness. Just, keep going within. Like this is the card that if you can't see it and you're resistant to it, you just got to trust it and surrender to it. Trust it and surrender to it. It's happening. It's happening. Whether you want it to happen or not, it's happening. So I like this. That has a good feeling to it. Okay, King of Pentacles. How it will impact you? Well, I like King of Pentacles. So let's see here. Clarify the King of Pentacles for me, please. Okay. Page of Swords. Ooh, I like it. Four of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So whatever this transformation is, it's light. It's putting you in a place of learning something new, of just, you're on a new journey. You just started it though. It's like this new beginning is here for you. You're learning something new. You're having fresh perspective, fresh ideas. And I think you're really it's coming in like you really want it to be inspiring to you. Like you might not see it in the beginning, but it's coming through like you are going to see it. Like you're going to see it as a new beginning. You're going to see that there's something new to be learned, and there's just a whole new world out there that's inspiring. Like I don't think the way this is coming in, it makes me think that you never thought you'd ever be inspired again. I don't even know if you ever thought you'd feel again. And I get that with Ten of Swords, because when I have my Ten of Swords moments, that's like numbness. That is, I just got nothing left. And I love how it's going to impact you, because I think it's going to break you open a little bit. You're going to find this new sense of just lightness and inspiration and just a drive to want to learn more and to open up, even though it's outside your comfort zone, even though you might have the tendency to want to hang on to what you've always done, or hang on to whatever sense of security you have, or hang on to numbness and not really feeling anything at all, like holding back. I think you're going to break through that. You're going to break through it, because there's a lot of stability here. There's a lot of just lightness and fun and just embracing the process, because you will feel again. I just get that so strongly. You're going to feel good things again. You're going to feel happiness and fulfillment and stability and achievement. And you're going to, a new beginning. Okay, so with new beginnings and with transformation, there usually is a sense of loss, because, you're leaving an old part of you or old beliefs behind. So let's clarify in your challenge position this Five of Pentacles. Let's clarify that. Let's see what's going on here. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. The Star. Perfect. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like how this is coming in. So through this transformation process, I mean, you've put a lot of work in. And I think it is a catalyst for you to really start working on this next chapter, whatever this is, this new cycle. Start working on where you want to go. Start working on new goals, new inspirations. Start working on yourself. And you're doing the work and you're healing. So you're doing the work. There may be a little like, why isn't it happening yet? Like a little, maybe some impatience here, but you are healing. You are healing. You're putting in the time. You're putting in the effort. It may take longer than you originally thought, but you are. You're doing the work, and you still have some healing to do. And there is some loss associated with it. And that's usually part of the process. When you're in a new cycle and things are changing, you might feel a sense of loss, but it just feels like you're just on the right path to just healing and happiness. And the Queen of Swords is, I feel like the ask here is being very clear and discerning about who comes into your life. So when you're doing all this work on yourself and you are, healing and putting in the time and effort and really transforming, you're transforming limiting beliefs into new beliefs, to something that serves you better. Be discerning with people that come in, thoughts you have, because you've come too far and you are doing all the good work to let a negative thought pattern or belief system or another person come in and shake that. Or another person come in, or even a belief system come in and take away everything that you've done. So the Queen of Swords, I feel like, is being discerning and just no. I am very clear. I am logical. I know where I'm going. I know what I want. I know what I'm worth. I have some loss. I'm okay to cut my losses. The Queen of Swords is, I can cut my losses and move on. I can be very clear and logical about what is working and what isn't. Cut your losses. Move on, baby. And yeah, there's going to be a sense of loss with that, but it's for your own good. And I think you know that. I think when you're doing all this work on yourself and you're healing and you're transforming, you see things so much more clear than you ever did before. So, cut your losses. No need to focus on them. You're moving on. Okay, I'm liking it. So the outcome is the moon. So let's see. What can't you see? What can't you see? Or what's coming up that you didn't know was there? So clarify the moon for me, please. Ooh, 2. The King of Pentacles. The Devil. So what's on the other side of that Devil? The Sun. The Sun again. The Sun is on the other side of the Devil. Okay. You just can't see it. And you may just be on the very end of this. Like either this new cycle or the Ten of Swords is still happening, or the Ten of Swords is still happening right now and the new cycle hasn't kicked off yet, or you have just ended something and you just went through this death and transformation and you're just now in this new place and you're not seeing, I don't think you're seeing through all this change. I don't think you can see how it can ever be happy. It almost kind of comes in how like there's just no way you've lost too much. There's no way you could ever be happy again. There's no way this is going to work out. There is no silver lining to this, what just happened. You don't see that this new cycle is going to bring in stability in your material world, even financially, like more financial stability, more just in general stability in your life, more success, more happiness. And the devil's here is going, you don't see it, you don't. And it almost comes in like you might be a glass half empty kind of person, not a glass half full kind of person. You are more quick to believe that all the negative things and the worst things that could possibly happen in a situation than you are the positive side of it. So just know there's happiness and stability to be had here. Even if you don't see it yet, it's here. Just give it time. Just open up a little bit to the fact that you don't know everything right now, and it actually could work out better. It could. You just have to make the decision to see that. To see it. Okay, Scorpio. Let's draw a couple of power thought cards for you for September for us to tap on. Now, if you do not know what tapping is, I highly advise you to click on the link below in the description box to learn more, because you will be very confused about what happens next in this video if you don't. I myself love tapping. It's helped me a lot in navigating really hard emotions and releasing them. So let's draw a couple cards for Scorpio. Okay, I've seen this one come up once before. Interesting. This will be specific to somebody, but I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free. I set myself free. Wow. Okay. Let's pull one more from the bottom. Ooh, I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Wow. All right. Those seem very specific. But hey, let's tap on it. Very specific and deep, it seems like. Like these are they're big messages for somebody for sure. Okay. So repeat after me, and by all means, you can say this out loud or to yourself, and you can always replace what I'm saying with whatever's coming up for you. I actually advise that more. If thoughts or emotions or feelings are coming up, tap on those versus what I'm saying, because they mean more. They're coming up for a reason. Okay, so let's go. Side of the hand. Even though I may not be able to see why all this had to change, I'm open to listening with love to the messages my body is sending me about it. So even though all this is changing and I'm not sure why, and maybe I'm carrying some beliefs that I learned as a child that no longer serve me, I'm open to seeing my parents as tiny children who need love too. So even though I'm on this new path and I'm gaining perspective and I might not see everything just yet, I am open to listening with love to my body's messages. And I am open to seeing my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free. And I set myself free in doing so. Even though I don't know how to do this, I am open to changing my perspective on having more compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. And boy, am I learning. And I am open to learning how to forgive them and set them free. And I set myself free. Even though I may not want to, even though I think they may not deserve it, even though I have no thoughts on the issue at all, maybe, I'm open to more clarity around this. And I'm open to having compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. And I forgive them and set them free. I set myself free. And I give myself permission to let some of this go. And I give myself permission to trust my body. Because my body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Because I am open to letting in more wellness. I don't have to know how to do this. I don't have to know specifics. I'm just setting the intention of being open and to create space for more wellness in my life. And even though I don't understand it, and even though this may be hard, very hard to accept when you're in pain, but I'm open to creating more space for my body to tell me messages about what it wants to be whole and healthy. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. And I'm going to get out of the way and let it speak. I cooperate and trust the messages I'm receiving as I'm on my journey to becoming whole, healthy, and complete. Oh, deep breath. Well, okay, Scorpio, have a healthy, whole, and complete month. So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Happiness is to be had here. Happiness is to be had. See you next time.